Whoa, look at that map, and that map, and that map. That looks hella fun. Hey everybody, it's Jake, and you're watching the VR Enthusiast. Wait, that's not the right logo. Hold on, let me try again. Oh, wait, hold on, don't start the... Man, I love Halo in VR, but it's just not everywhere. There's Halo in VR, but Halo's not VR. But, you know, I have something to help you get your fix here in Halo VR. So, there's combat games such as Pavlov and Blade and Sorcery, all the way to social metaverses like Neos and VRChat. Halo is slowly finding its way into VR. In fact, there's a guy making a Halo Reach mod for Halo Reach to play it in VR. But we're not here to talk about that. I'm here to show you the Halo VR stuff that you can do now. Let me pick this up. Give me a second. I know a shortcut to the top of this mountain. Wow, that was awesome. I got up here pretty quick. I wonder, whoa! Man, sucks to be that guy. That's a pretty long fall. Here I am in Halo Reach and Forge World, or it looks quite like Forge World, but it's really VRChat, and this is my VRChat avatar. All of Forge World is here. There's so much Forge World, it's not even funny. You can go from here to all the way to up here, all the way to way over here, all the way across Forge World. All of it's here. All of Forge World. Look, that's where they shot Red vs. Blue. It's awesome. So you can even go out of bounds, so all the way up the mountain over there. Phew, that was a long walk to get all the way up here to this giant Forerunner structure, all the way at the top of Forge World. Well, almost to the top of Forge World. Pretty high. Anyway, there's a hidden button here, and if you press it, these crazy things start popping out of the sky, and it's pretty weird. So I've got a lot more stuff to show other than just VRChat worlds. There's some stuff in Pavlov. It's pretty awesome. You can pretty much kind of play Halo in Pavlov. There's the Halo VR project in Neos. So let's just head on to the next map. There's this map from ODST. There's this map. There's this map. There's even this map. It's so cool. This map looks really nice. This map looks also really cool. You can ride the Warthog. Woohoo! This map looks really nice, but if you try to get in the Warthog, you're going for a ride. Well, that's enough of me showing you worlds in VRChat. Let's take this teleporter here over to Pavlov and see what's happening in a different part of VR. Whoa, that was weird. Those teleporters are crazy. We're here in Pavlov now, where we can shoot each other or do whatever we want. It's not like those social metaverses like VRChat, where we were just in, where people can just look at each other. That's no fun. Here, we could shoot each other. This is Blood Gulch, kind of like the map I was just in, except for it looks way crappier. Let's head on to the next map. There's this map, there's this map, there's this map, there's this map again, but also with a working zombie infection game mode where you and other people can play as the zombie or whatever with the multiplayer announcer, and it's pretty great. As you can tell, it looks pretty fun. Speaking of swords, there's a sword battle pit, which is pretty great. It's a lot more fun than it looks. And it has a multiplayer announcer, and you can get kill streaks, which is great.
Double kill. Triple kill. Overkill.
Overkill.
Killing spree.
Here we are in Neos. This is one of the best social metaverses. Unlike VRChat, where you can just kind of walk around and stuff, in here we can build the world around us from inside the VR headset without, you know, all in real time. So we were able to make some pretty amazing Halo stuff in here. So I guess I'll show you some of the stuff that I've made. Let's go to it. I'm sure a lot of you probably recognize this map called Storage from Halo 3's DLC. I mean, it's a pretty basic map. It looks really good. It's got these hallways and stuff, but everything's not infected. There's this flood guy in here. He hasn't made it out yet. But I took assets from the map here in Neos and a lot of stuff from this room in here behind me and spread them all about the map while inside the VR headset. No having to take the headset off and change a bunch of stuff on the computer and press buttons and 3D model stuff. I just used the assets in this map to make this map. Infected storage. As you can see by the text behind me. You can't get this, you can't do this in the game. It's just, you can't. You're not gonna do it. You can't do this in the game. You can't get something like this in the game. You can't look all around with your head and like you're inside of the game. You just can't. So I'm gonna do a quick fly around of this map. For some of you who probably know what this map is supposed to look like. Try to be quick about it so I can get on to the next video. So, out of the main flood room, there's this tentacle that kind of breaks through, and it goes up through, goes through there, comes out in the main room, goes all the way around, got all kinds of growth in the pillars here. The giant guilty spark is hanging there, there's even sparks coming out of them. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, I built all of this out of assets that were available inside the map. I just cut this apart and put the glass there. Wasn't too hard. Let's head on to the next thing. Any of you recognize this map? This is supposed to be Valhalla or Ragnarok, but now it's Snowhalla or Ragnardic. I've had got this world set up for taking a picture of Noble 6 here in 360. It's a whole thing, but so it might be kind of laggy when I show this world, but I'm gonna do a quick fly around like I did the last one. Give you Snowhalla. Like I said, this map's set up for taking a very specific picture, so there may be some errors, like the giant mirror on the ground. But other than that, it's pretty cool. And I just built all this from right inside the headset. I just, imported the models and then textured them, and made my changes there. On to the next map, shall we? Here's a pretty big what if. So what if somebody took Forge World and just put a bunch of Halo 3 maps on it, cause, just whatever, why not? Well, yeah, so here we are. Narrows. I haven't finished this. I kind of stopped working on it because I realized it was too big of a file to upload to the metaverse. Hey look, it's Construct. And I've textured most of it instead of the Narrows. I haven't really messed with it very much. And then over here, under the waterfall that's all messed up, it's Guardian. This is crazy. Imagine playing Halo, right? And you're on one of these maps, but you have another one of these maps right above it. But instead, it's upside down. So you would be playing on the ground, and other people would be playing on the roof, and they could be shooting at each other between here. Imagine if you could jump off of here and you do a flip and assassinate somebody on the way down. You know how cool that would be? That would be awesome. So there's that. Let's go to the next thing. So here we are in the Halo Neos VR armory. I've got a bunch of weapons lined up here for the video today. All kinds of weapons. Look at all these weapons. Just awesome weapons. Like this weapon. This weapon is great. Spartan laser. I mean, you can't beat that. So, I've got a needler. You can reload it just like you do in the game, except for you actually reload it. So let me put some ammo in there. That's so satisfying. It really is. So, I've got this Halo pistol over here from Halo 4. This is fully animated. I love it. I'm sure a lot of you recognize the target designator from Halo Reach. So let me just switch to first person view here and we'll give it a try.
Affirmative, we are going the shoot. Over.
I should probably back up. So I wouldn't say the explosion
Rounds complete.
animation
Over.
is very good for that, but it's still pretty cool. I've got the Halo pistol here. Let me just take the magazine out of it because I don't want that magazine. I want this magazine because why not? It also has impact decals. So I've got this thing here, I've got flamethrower, I've got sentinel beams. There's all kinds of weapons here and a weapon damage system that's in the works, and when it's done we'll be able to kind of somewhat play Halo in here. So here we are at our last stop, because there's literally way too much Halo VR stuff for me to show you here in Neos. This is our Halo world room. Let me just raise this mask up. I've got worlds from Halo 4. I've got all of Halo 1 except for 2 maps. These are all done by Aegis Wolf. Got some of Halo Reach, including the Halo Reach tribute room. Let's go visit there for just a second. Music's probably pretty loud, so I'm gonna go back, but you get the idea. You just click the button and you go to the world. And just like that, I'm back in the I'm back in here with a click of a button. So I'm sure you can see what looks like Snowhalla in the background. It's because it actually is all of Snowhalla just sitting there in the background. So we have all of these worlds here, and we're definitely looking for people to help build more worlds, because I just can't do all this by myself. It's a lot of work. I mean, it is. So anyway, thanks everybody for watching my video. I'm sure to do more Halo stuff. I've kind of got like this little Halo skit planned up that's going to be pretty cool, like a machinima that has to do with Halo VR stuff. I'll see you guys in the next one, and thanks for all your support.